Hi guys, it's me, Essie Magic, and this is 7 types of people who will drag you down. Let's go. Some time ago, I made a video called 6 signs you need to get rid of your bad friend. Well, this video is not for friends necessarily, but rather for acquaintances, colleagues, just people around you, just people you just don't need around you, period, no matter what your association is with them. Everything I'm about to say comes from experience, so I mean, you might want to take it with a grain of salt, but either way, I'm just trying to help you out. So if you agree with me, great. If you don't agree, that's okay. Without further ado, this is 7 types of people that will drag you down. And of course, remember, this is in no particular order. Number 1, people who contact you at odd times. Anybody who contacts you really late at night or really early in the morning is just flat out selfish. People like this are just so into themselves and only care about what they're doing that they have no regard at all, or they don't even think about what you possibly could be doing in that time. They don't have respect for your time and think that no matter what you're doing, you should drop what you're doing to resolve whatever it is they want. Selfish. Number 2, the next type of people that will drag you down are people who tend to freak out easily or get mad easily. What I find is that even if they apologize to you after their freak out, it's a cycle. Why? Because they clearly have anger management problems, and therefore it's just going to keep coming back, and it just creates a negative energy around you. And sometimes they might even blame you for things that you didn't even do, or take out unnecessary things on you. Overall, you just don't want that kind of energy around you. People who are short-tempered are just not fun to be around. I mean, let's face it, you can't even crack a joke around them without them freaking out. Number 3, people who can't see a line and constantly cross it. This is typically in a professional environment, which usually involves somebody of a senior position, or not even a senior position. They could just be someone you're collaborating with but you barely know them, and then they start oversharing information or talking about really personal stuff, or just flat out crying to you about their life's problems. This is just very uncomfortable and will make things awkward going forward. And one thing I find is that once they do it once, they're likely to keep repeating it, and you're gonna have to keep dealing with other people's baggage. When you're chasing your dreams or working hard towards your goals, the last thing you need are to be dealing and solving somebody else's problems. Overall, it's just really unprofessional to know that your boss is depressed or getting a divorce or has some problem that you really should not be knowing on a professional level. Number 4, people who constantly complain about how bad their life is, this sucks, they're stressed, this happened to them. Pretty much acting like whatever life's problems they're having and is an excuse to treat you badly, to bring down the mood, to bring down the energy, and just cause you to have a bad day. These type of people will often take out their bad mood on you and think it's an excuse to do that. No, it's not. Just because you're in a bad mood, it doesn't mean we're in a bad mood. And if I'm trying to stay focused on what I want to do and do a good job what I'm doing, or just have a good day, I don't want to be dealing with somebody who's constantly telling me how bad everything is. Number 5, when you hear something bad about a person and several people are saying this thing about this person, normally it's true. And this means you should go running for the hills and stay as far away from that person as possible. Let me tell you why. Even if that person doesn't treat you that same way that they have a reputation of doing, or even if you haven't experienced it yourself, it's only a matter of time and it will happen to you. In fact, you might even spend time defending them, thinking like, I've never seen that side of them before, it's never happened to me. And then when it happens to you, you're gonna feel like even more of an idiot for not listening to everything that everyone told you about that person. Statistics don't lie, and if you hear about something that's happening over and over again with a certain person, normally it's true, and it's gonna happen sometime sooner or later. You're better off taking preemptive action and just getting as far away from that person as possible. Number 6, people who repeatedly send you the same message when you don't respond the first time, and they might even send you the message in a different form of communication. They'll text it to you, they might try to call you on Skype, they'll email it to you. Pretty much, unless this is an emergency, this is a warning sign that this is somebody who's gonna put an unnecessary amount of pressure on you all the time. And you know what? It only just gets worse. When you answer them one time and you think, oh, I'm just gonna be nice this one time and respond because they really want me for something. It just gets worse, and then they take advantage, and then they just do it even more and more. And next thing you know, you're just dealing with all this pressure all the time. In a nutshell, unless it's an emergency, nobody should be contacting you on several different platforms with the same message over and over again. And you know what's funny about that is you think they would take the hint that I'm not responding. Clearly I'm busy, or clearly this isn't that important to me, or clearly it's only important to you. But of course they don't care because they're selfish. Again, get away from these people. Number 7, this is the final type of person who will drag you down. This is somebody who constantly mixes debating or discussion with arguing, or possibly even taking it personally. Anybody who can't handle normal civil discussion with you is clearly very insecure, possibly emotionally unstable, and really is just unfit to have that discussion with you in the first place. Getting involved with discussion with a person like this is only going to make things worse for you, because then they end up possibly attacking you, verbally attacking you, or they start to blame you for things and call you names. Pretty much it just gets ugly, and you really don't want to be around people that you can't just have a normal discussion about, or a normal, objective discussion about what to do, or where you should go, or what course of action you should take. Really, you just should not get involved with anybody, especially on a business level or collaborating on any projects. You just should not get involved with somebody who cannot have proper discussion without getting emotionally hurt. You just won't get anywhere. You won't make any progress. You'll be walking on eggshells discussing things with them. And again, you won't make the progress you need to make for yourself. And it really will just put you in a bad mood and put everyone in a bad mood. So yeah, stay away from people like that. People like this are simply unfit to have a conversation with you. And anybody who can't have a simple conversation with you should not be your friend or your colleague or somebody who you work with closely. I mean, you might be forced to work with them if it's at your job, but either way, arm's length. And that's it for my 7 types of people who will drag you down. I hope you'll listen. It's to help you out. Like I said, it could be with colleagues, acquaintances, people who you're working with or you're thinking about collaborating with, not necessarily a friend, but just people who are around you and could possibly bring you down and bring down your energy. And you know me, I'm always talking about chasing my dreams, and I want you guys to chase your dreams as well and live a happy life and pursue the things that'll make you happy. And you cannot do that if you have negative energy around you, or negative comments, or negative people around you, period. So with that being said, that's why I did this video, and I hope you will listen to the ones that'll help you out. I think they'll all help you out, but like I said, some people and some apply to other people, but overall I know it will help you. So with that being said, give this video a thumbs up if you agree. If you think I missed one, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. And other than that, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And of course, keep being magic. Bye!